Hello everybody, this is Kysen here, and welcome back to another episode here on the Symmetria server. And with me we have my little parrot on the shoulder, and the first thing I'm going to do is name him, or her. Doesn't really have a gender just yet because we don't have a name for it just yet. I did ask you guys for names, and a lot of you commented actually, so that was cool. Thank you very much for everyone's suggestions. And I made a list of all the suggestions up here. So most of these came through YouTube, but some of them were like on my Snapchat and Instagram and stuff like that as well. So we have Patches, Maverick, Polly, Harry, Andrew, Elliot, Carrot with a K, Wilson, and Iago. Now that is a bit of a weird one for me because it was the person who suggested this was like, oh, call it after the parrot from Aladdin. And at the time, neither one of us could remember what the name was, but the parrot from Aladdin kind of looks like this guy's, the same colour parrot, right? And then I saw it on the internet and I thought it was Lago, like with an L. But apparently it's Iago, like that. I don't know. So that's the name of the parrot from Aladdin, everybody. And to be honest, I like quite a lot of these names. The Iago one is pretty cool because he does look like the guy from Aladdin, and the parrot in Aladdin's pretty funny. Polly, classical kind of name. You know, who wouldn't have a parrot called Polly, right? It's like the typical name for a parrot. I don't know. That's just how I think of it anyway. And I had a budgie when I was a kid actually called Holly, so kind of similar to that, and made me think of that a bit. I also really like Patches. I think it's just a cool name because he's got different patches of colour. And when he's on my shoulder, if I can get, there we go, like that, it's on the opposite side to my eye patch, so it's like my second patch. I don't know. That was just a weird thing, I thought. So yeah, I quite like a lot of these names, and it was kind of tough for me to choose one. But a choice had to be made, and I think in the future I can get more parrots and we can start going through more of these names. So right now, this parrot right here shall be called dun, 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 Patches. That is the name I decided to go for. So we have Patches here, and I haven't actually tried this before, but I'm assuming you can name these guys with a name tag, so I will do that once I get one. I've got a mineshaft to explore, so hopefully I can get one pretty soon. But yes, we have Kysen and Patches the Parrot. So hello from both of us and welcome to this episode. Now, what I will do is I'll keep a note of those names somewhere, and every time we get a new parrot, I will go through and choose one until we have them all filled up, probably. I'll say probably because I don't know if I'll be bothered to do that many, but we'll certainly do a few more. So, last episode I spoke about doing a storage system, and that is what I'd like to do today, because it's obviously a good thing to get done quickly, and then you can just move on. So, I'm thinking this whole area here is really cool, and what I want to do, I kind of hinted at last episode, but kind of like dig out here a little bit and connect this water up here so it comes in like this into like a cove area. Then have a bit of a boardwalk going around the outside, maybe some stairs to get us up to this bit, because if we just take a little run up here actually, we can have a look. But this is going to be the level that we're going to build out, I think. Oh, we've got some melons right here as well, so that's pretty cool. So yes, if I sort of build up to here with stairs, maybe up there and up there or something, and then we can sort of come up around this way. This here, it's not flat, but it's like it's pretty much going to be the level that we're building on, is sort of around here. So I think what the first thing I need to do is, well, find a new temporary storage home. I've already taken the furnaces down, made a little bit of a start on that, but yeah, need to move the rest of the stuff, and then start getting this bit dug out a little bit more, and kind of get a rough shape together. And then once I've done that, we can look to put some storage rooms, probably put the storage room in the back here, and we could maybe have like some smaller rooms on the sides here as well, for different things. So I'm going to make a bit of a start on all of that sort of stuff. I just wanted to give you a rough idea of what would be happening, and because a lot of this will have to be done off camera, as it will be quite long and boring. So I'll go and do that now, and then we'll have a little update and see what it's all looking like, and move on from there. Well guys, Patches and I are back, and I should say straight up that I've actually picked up a bit of a cold, so my voice might be sounding a bit funny. I'm not sure how that's going to come out, but if I do sound a bit different, then that is why. But it seemed like a good time for an update on a few things. So we have now connected the sea up into here, and we have this kind of little cove thing going on. It's quite small, and I want it to be that way because I will do a bigger harbour, I think, and I'm going to come on to that in a minute and show you guys a few things. But for now, this is just like a little Smugglers Cove area, that's the point of it. And let's get Patches just sat down there actually, near our bed, just up here, just so I know where he is. But yeah, so I've moved my storage just to here for a second, and then we've got the furnaces and stuff over there. That might be temporary, particularly the chests. I might do something with the furnaces here to keep them here. But basically what I want to do is, this is a good place if we go jump in our boat a second, I can show you what I mean. So we're bringing the boat in like this, and maybe not always quite so wobbly as that, but you can bring the boat in and dock it up there, and there's space for 2 boats there, so I can have a friend come and visit if I want. And then I'll have like a dock around here, and then probably put the storage room, as I said, in the back here. And yeah, I think that'll be kind of cool. So it's like boats coming in and unloading their cargo and that sort of thing. That's the idea. Still a few things to figure out with it, but I'm pretty happy with it. I like how it's looking at the moment. It needs a lot of work, but I like the general principle basically. Now, I had a couple of things I was going to show you guys as well, because I did a bit of exploring earlier in this boat, and if we head off down this way, I have a couple of cool things to show you. So, the first one that we come to is a bit of a river that goes into a jungle. Now, if you've seen the Pirates of the Caribbean movie, I believe it's in the second movie, where they go and visit the woman who ends up being Calypso, and she has a Jamaican accent, that woman. And they go and visit her down like this jungle path, and the stairs going up to her house. And this area here I thought would be perfect. Like, we could go in here like this, have a little dock here, and then there's natural elevation there. We could put a house, and it's almost like a bit of a witch's hut, I guess is the best way of describing it. Something like that going on. And we could have all little lights and things dotted around in the trees, maybe some torches, something simple like that. Nothing too fancy, because it's supposed to look kind of, you know, not old school, but like piratey, I guess. So yeah, that kind of thing going on in here I think would be really cool. So I wanted to show you guys that, see what you thought about it, see if you had any ideas and that sort of thing on it. But that's very cool. And then over here we've got like a really big area that's like a big semicircle shape going in here, as you can see. And I thought this would be a great place to do the proper harbour, like a big semicircle. Even could possibly extend it down that way if we wanted to. Could build all kinds of things with like docks and different buildings and things. If we just go onto the land here, you'll see it's pretty flat around here. If I just dug a little bit of this out and filled in this lake, we'd have a big flat area, so we could build some buildings and things quite easily with a jungle backdrop. I think that would look pretty cool. So just wanted to show you guys that, and you know, that way you can comment and let me know your thoughts on it. But yeah, pretty happy with those ideas, and I think there'll be some really cool things we can build in the future along those lines. So for now, what I want to do is obviously finish off the docking area and get the storage room set up. So I'm going to go and do some more work off camera, because most of this stuff is going to be a bit tedious, like just digging things out or changing some things around, materials and things like that, to get like that dock effect. So I'll probably use a lot of wood and stone around here, maybe like a wooden walkway and stone bricks and that sort of thing. This mining thing goes down into my mine shaft, so I would like to do something with that. I wouldn't like, because this will basically be where the walkway's going, is around here. So I'll probably need to fill this in, but I want to maybe dig down in a different area to get back down to there. So yeah, lots of ideas. Anyway, so I'm going to go and crack on with some stuff off camera. And as always, I'll give you some updates and keep you posted as we go along. And then you can, yeah, well, you'll know what I'm doing. And as I say, I welcome any suggestions on the rest of the stuff. So I will be back in just a moment. Well, guys, I'm in my boat, and we're about to see the new and improved Smugglers Cove. Here it is, guys. This is not quite, I guess, finished, but certainly a big improvement on what we've seen before. We got the sign up here now. I've renamed it to Smugglers Cove, because I figured that would look better. And here it is. So I'm going to dock up here, if I can, and walk you through a few of the things, a few of the differences. So yeah, first of all, the sign, Smugglers Cove. Thought that was better than Kysen's Cove. The lighting around here needs something done with it. I'm happy with some of it, like the torches on the end of the piers here. I think they look okay. But in general, just the torches around doesn't look great. So we've got this little boardwalk going on. I've got the furnaces, but kind of dressed them up a little bit so they're looking better. And that is them. Then our storage room's in here, and it's kind of like, you know, barred off like a little pirate jail themed type of thing. And the way we get in is by going into the cave like this. And there's 2 ways we can go. So this way will take us up to the storage room. Oh, and I put some water randomly dotted around here, so it's sort of like a leaking cave kind of effect. I thought that looked pretty cool. Once I get round to having mossy cobble, I want to include mossy cobble and moss stone and all that sort of stuff around here. I think that'll look pretty good and give a good effect. But I don't have that for now, so for now it's just like this, but with the water sort of seeping through. And I kept that theme going on into the storage room. We're having a bit of a gold theme to this whole server, this whole Symmetria series. So I figured let's have gold blocks up there instead of chiseled quartz, which is what I'd probably normally do for that sort of thing, which is this stuff. That's there, by the way, for my end chest when I get one. My ender chest will go there. And this storage room will be pretty much complete. For now there's a crafting bench here, but I figure we have potential in the future to carry on down here and expand out into the cave area there, which goes sort of underneath the jungle. So there's a lot of potential for this map in the future for where we are at the moment, which is cool. And I quite like this as well, where we can sort of look out here through these bars and see, you know, an obstructed, that was the word I was looking for, an obstructed view of Smugglers Cove. So then back out here, as I said before, there's two ways to go. If we go this way, this needs to be changed. I want to make this all stairs and things like that, but for now it's just here so it's functional, and I've connected it up with my mineshaft, which goes down to the abandoned mineshaft, and made this one wider as well, so it's going to be 2 wide the whole way through now, which is a lot nicer, apart from this little bit, so I need to do that. And I also need to put the stairs and the decoration in, but it works for now. It connects up, that's the main thing. That wasn't what I wanted to do this episode anyway, so I'm happy. These vines have actually grown naturally. You might have seen them in earlier clips on this episode, and they were up to here, and they've grown down now, so I think that looks pretty cool. Kind of adds to the whole area, gives it a bit of colour in here as well, and the fact that it is all natural in the jungle, I thought that was pretty awesome. I've got potential to add some more vines to the leaves over here. If we like this and we want to add some more, we can do that. Now I've got a pig, because I figured this is a bit of a dock, so we need a few things. So we've got the cargo here, which I've done by placing these random chests here like this with a couple of trap chests, achieving that effect. And then we have a pig here, and if I break this one, you'll be able to see him a little bit better. Him or her, and I was going to say actually guys, if you, everyone seemed to like the naming thing last time, so let's get this pig down here, so you guys can have a look at it. What do you reckon? Is it a boy or is it a girl? If you want to leave some comments for name ideas in the description, in the comment section of the video, that'd be the best place to put them, then I will have a look through those and we'll name the pig next episode. So yeah, it's got the hay here, it's got a bit of dirt, and that's coarse dirt, so it won't change back to grass, and there's water there which I put in a cauldron, just sort of like holding this water. So there we go, there's a pig. Because yeah, there's a lot of animal trading done at coves and things, right, and docks. I figured that's what you see in the movies anyway, so that's cool. Oh yeah, this floor. Now I was looking at this floor, I was like, maybe we should make this floor uniform, and I was thinking the sand here, maybe we just carry the sand on the whole way in there. Yeah, maybe I'll do that now actually, and because it probably won't take too long, and we'll see what that looks like. Alright guys, there we go. I have now put sand the whole way through here, so I think it's looking a lot better, a lot more uniform, and just a bit kind of cleaner and tidier, so that's cool. And then the other thing I did, we've got the stairs going up here. Just ignore this for now. This is a temporary structure, temporary enchanting area, obviously, which you need, and it's very useful. I got efficiency 5, silk touch, unbreaking 3 picks, so that was really cool. Obviously that was a couple of different enchants, and use the anvil to get that, but yeah, we've got some good things going on with that. But the staircase comes up here like this. I had to move my bed, and Patches is just sat there chilling. Hey Patches. And yeah, this is all looking pretty good. That bit there, maybe I should put some wood going around here to finish this off. It's like you could just fall down there. Or, do I have shears on me? Yes, I do. I'm going to get a leaf from here and put that leaf there. There we go, that looks a bit better. Just looks like you can't fall off now so easily. And I've started this kind of jungle path, which I've done with half slabs. I thought it'd be cool, it's kind of raised off the floor. I figured if you had path in jungle, that's the way you do it, because there's all like bugs and creepy crawlies and stuff like that on the floor, and they get a lot of rainfall sometimes in jungles, and you know, the water could then go underneath. So it's kind of a logical build for a jungle, I thought. And I trimmed out a few of these leaves and things, but as you can see, I tried to keep the leaves involved as much as possible, and kind of built the path going off this way. I have no idea what we're going to do here yet. This is just going off, and it's going to be something, okay? There's something that's going to happen here in the coming up episodes, and I don't know exactly what, but I'm going to try and build things in and around the jungle, and eventually have a bit of a jungle city going on. So you might have like a house here with my bed or something, and then the path would go up this way a bit, and we'd have another house, and kind of do that all the way around here. So there's like a U shape of houses going around the Smugglers Cove area. Thought it'd be pretty cool. I want to keep it very piratey themed, very old-timey kind of naval type of theme, so it kind of fits in with the rest of it, but I thought that'd be a good idea. And obviously, as I always say to you guys, feel free to share any ideas you have with me, and I will always have a look at them. And then coming off this way, again, we've got potential to do stuff in the future here, like to build a staircase going up here, and kind of connect up the U-shape, I guess, that I was talking about. So the houses come all the way around this way, and then eventually back down like this. I think we can have a pretty cool little pirate town going on, you know, like a little pirate port almost. So at the moment it's a bit of a Smuggler's Cove, it's just very basic, but as we expand that into the future, I think it's got a lot of potential. So I guess the next things I need to do will be things like farming and getting some sort of reliable food source sorted out, because I don't have that at the moment. It might be a bit tricky because I haven't seen many animals here. I found the pig that was really nearby, but that's about all that I've seen. So I might have to do some boat trips off to the mainland and that sort of thing. But that's all good. We can certainly do that without too much trouble. But for now, guys, that's going to be about it for today. I want to get Patches up here for the outro. Come on, Patches. Wait, did I free you? No, I didn't. I wonder. There we go. So yes, guys, that'll be about it for today. As always, thanks very much for watching. And from myself, Kysen, and from Patches, it's bye for now, and I'll see you next time.